Alright, y'all, this is Pa with Mom and Pa Prospecting. We're doing a video today. We're on a new permission. We dammed up the creek there a little bit so we could get enough water to run. We done some test panning down the creek here, and we were finding some color. So we hooked up with Luke, and with his little 2.5 inch dredge, he's punching a hole and getting it big enough to where we can get the 3 inch and the 4 inch dredge in here maybe, and get some more color. We're checking it out. We teamed up with WK Prospecting and Luke, and we're all out here having a good time. And as you can see, this is a little branch here, but it's got color. Private permission here, and so we're checking her out, trying to get something good out of here. Test pans were showing between 8 and 10, sometimes more colors, so we're gonna see what we end up with here. Hopefully we can get some decent color. That little 2.5 inch dredge there, that little one that Luke has there, that little thing works real good. We get them in there, and he gets a hole opened up to where we can get the bigger dredges in there, and we'll go ahead and get her done. But yeah, we're just out here enjoying the day, and we'll show you some cleanup here when we get done. Hopefully we'll have a bunch of color in the pan. That is the game plan for today. But if nothing else, you know what, it's a nice day to be out here in the woods, out here enjoying it, having a good time, and good fellowship with good friends. And you know, sometimes that's almost as good as finding some shiny. So we're just catching the cons there coming out off, and the tailings rather coming out off the back of the dredge here. We're dumping them up there on our little makeshift dam to kind of scurry that up a little bit, because there's not a lot of water in this little creek right here. But with the shiny, that's what makes it. They're shiny here, so we got a good permission. So I'm hoping that it really starts to produce really well. That would be great. But so far everything seems to be running good, working good, and we're having a good time. We just had a little sandwich, and got the sandwich all done, so our bellies are full, and now we're ready to get to work. So I'll be getting down in there in a little bit. Just wanted to get some video here so y'all can see what we're doing. But so far, so good. Now, like I say, you can see down through there, it's just a little hole. But we'll get her bigger. We'll get her to where we can get in there. We'll get her done, I promise you. We'll get her done. But yeah, this little creek, I'll walk up down this little creek here and show you. I mean, there's not a whole lot of water, but it's awful windy. It just cuts through and back and forth, and just runs up through the woods there. And I'll get down through here down this way here and show you a little bit more of it. It's just a little cut, but it's been producing some shiny. So you know, you don't always have to go into the big rivers and stuff. You know, gold is where you find it, not where you think it is. So I mean, as you can tell, this is no big river. There you can see our little makeshift dam, which we'll cut that out once we get done here. But it just winds down through, just a little trickle. But sometimes that's all you need to get that there nugget. So we'll see what happens. We'll get her done. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, I'm back again here. Forgot to tell you, we had a couple old Tom turkeys come through. Nice long beards on them. We had a 4-point buck come by across in front of us. And there's some nice wildlife out here in the middle of nowhere, enjoying the day. So we'll see what happens when we get down here and do our first little test pen clean out. Well, we've only been running about 10, maybe 15 minutes, so we're gonna run her a little while and see what we come up with here. Well, you're gonna video me, I'm gonna video you. That's what we're doing. We're just out here having a good time. Good friends, good fellowship, and that's what it's about. Alright, y'all, I'll be back here with some updates here in a little while. Yeah, I think Luke's finally gonna pull out. Oh yeah, he's starting to pull out some cobbles down in there. That's a good sign. Been pulling out some nice big pieces of quartz. A lot of black sand in places, and then there's other places a lot of blonde sand. But then we've been finding killers, and like I say, we've been pulling out some nice pieces of quartz. Pulled out some nice smoky quartz, and so far it's looking good. So hopefully it'll be a good little productive time. If nothing else, we're having fun. Alright, y'all, I'll be back with a little update here in a little while. Well, we got a mascot out here helping us. Got the pup out here, bringing us some good luck. Over there's the old dog. He's overseeing everything, making sure we're doing everything right. Keeping everything under control, making sure we don't get rowdy. Rick's got himself a friend. Yeah, Rick got himself a friend finally. There you go. Alright. Yep, the old dog was like, well, maybe I'll try to come over too. He's trying to find an easier path. And going down the stream. He'll be coming up here eventually. Hey, Jay! Hey, Jay! Turn up the color. Of course, we're catching the tailings there and dumping them out. That way we're not so tight in here right now until we get a big area opened up. But once we get a big hole opened up, then we'll be able to maneuver a little bit better and get her done better. But that's what it's all about, teamwork, getting her done. I'm a little fun out here in the middle of nowhere. At least out here we got lots of canopy cover, as you can tell. Got lots of canopy cover, so it keeps us out of the heat and the sun, makes it a little cooler. There goes some more about to get her dumped up on our makeshift dam. Hey, Jay. Your thong's showing. He's gonna kick my ass. Oh, my butt. Sorry. Jay, your thong's showing. He don't hear me with that pump running down there. But we're getting some material out there, getting her a little deep, and then we're going to start moving around. If here we get a little deep, that'll give us a little bit more water. Then we're going to start working this inside corner here where this deposit is here. We got raked off on this inside corner. We're going to work that because we did a couple test pans there. Add some color right here on this inside corner. So we're going to give it a shot. Just work at it and see where it goes. You never know. Alright, we'll be back in a bit.